very few players will ever reach this phenomenon in survival.
Ever since February 27th of 2010, when the first version of Minecraft
The
Infinite came out,
Stripelands in Minecraft Bedrock are the equivalent to Minecraft Java's
I want to cover the
Farlands.
Farlands that exist in the Bedrock editions of Minecraft, 131,072 blocks, but once you get out this far, it becomes possible to notice some of the first limits of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. 2 to the power 18, at just over 1, where a phenomenon known as the Stripelands appear.
Valid and not rendered.
At 2 to the power 21 blocks out,
It becomes increasingly broken the
corners
further
of
away from
cacti
spawn
begin to
that you
lose
go.
their shape. It becomes impossible to progress walking along that
The
axis.
jitteriness is much more noticeable.
4,194,000
At 16,777,266
is after
blocks
16.77
out is where
million
the
blocks.
Stripelands begin to
will
happen.
very likely mark the end of your adventure if you're playing solely on survival mode.
Pocket Edition Minecraft worlds don't have Stripelands like Java. Bedrock worlds just start bugging out the further out you go. And you can't really notice it for the first couple 100k, but 8 million blocks out, you fall straight through the world. If you have an elytra you can fly further, and see it's 16.777 mil, every other row of blocks is unrendered, so it goes all stripy, and we call it the Stripelands. You can't actually walk on any of these blocks, by the way, they're just like textures pasted over the void. So the Stripelands is at the edge of every Bedrock world. It's nearly 17 million blocks out. It's obviously going to be pretty tough to get to, but I want to see if I can fly there. Only problem is, I looked for videos of other people doing this to see how they did it, and I couldn't find a single one where they didn't use like cheats or TP glitches. So, as far as I know, I'm flying blind. If I fly through the nether, it's only about 2.1 mil, and if I have 16 shulkers full of 27 stacks of rockets each, every rocket only has to carry me 75 blocks. So that should actually be enough. Because if it's more than 16 shulker boxes, I'll also have to repair my elytras, which is why I got some more phantom membrane. This wasn't actually that helpful because it takes so much XP, but whatever. Thing is, when I make it to the Stripelands, there's no coming back. I'm not going to fly 2 million blocks in the other direction, and this isn't a hardcore world. Well, it used to be, but that's a different story, okay? So when I get there, I'm just going to kill myself in the void, but if I die on the way, it's going to be way too far out to get my gear back, so I've only got one shot at this. I want to make some armor just for this so I don't lose my maxed out gear in the void. I guess I could just put it in an ender chest before I kill myself, but... I had loads of totems, but I only took 2 because I thought I'd just be on the nether roof the whole time. That's not actually possible, but we'll get to it later. And I was finally done just getting gear. On Bedrock you can get above the nether roof, but you can't break through again or build portals on top. If you relog, you get TP'd underneath again, and this was good for me because I had to repair my elytras by mining the quartz. But it's about time I explain. The Stripelands happen 17 mil blocks out on the X coordinate, there's also one on the Z coordinate, and they make a border on every side of the world. If you go to 17 mil, you find a place where two Stripelands meet and it's like splice into each other, which makes this dot pattern, right, which is why it's called the dot lands or the corner lands. That's where I'm actually going. 16.777 mil on both coords. I tried getting some more pearls, but I didn't have a chest plate because I just didn't think about how I'd be surviving in the nether and not just flying above it the whole time. But I still had 3/4 of full netherite, so surely I should be fine. With one totem left, I kept flying. I reached 100k, but it took 2 days, and at that rate it was going to take 42 days to reach the Stripelands. The world size was slowing me down. The game couldn't actually render the world as fast as I was flying, right? So I kept having to stop, or I'd just freeze in the unloaded chunks. If this is a problem with Bedrock in general, I can't do anything about it. If it's a problem with iPad Minecraft, I might actually be able to fix it, because I have a computer. I just suck at playing on it.
Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you how you can port your Minecraft worlds from your phone or tablet or iPad or whatever to a PC or a laptop.
The computer was actually able to render the world okay, and I reached 200k. I started doing 100k a day, which would mean I had 19 days left. And I just listened to random videos while I was flying, so some of these recordings sound like this.
Cow.
By the way, this is on a copy of the world, just because it's going to add so much storage on. I don't want to have it on the actual world. I want to be able to delete it after. But if I die, the challenge is over, and I go back home. And I'll put all these items in my museum. I finally hit 1 mil, but obviously it's getting a little bit boring, okay? I lost my last totem because I fell in lava, and OBS was having a stroke, so I don't even have a good recording of it. That's probably a good thing though, it was pretty appalling from me. I have been watching Daredevil though, so that's motivation.
So you're gonna see us in court, where I will absolutely dismantle you, from the top of your salon blowout to the bottom of your overpriced pumps.
Oh my day!
Let's go. Finish up.
I'm tired, Dad.
I never studied. Look where it got me. Come on, Maddie. Get to work.
2 million. 100k in each direction left, but I have no fire res, no gapples, and no totems, so there's still no guarantee I even make it without dying. I should be at the right coords, I just have to join. I just gotta make sure if I get TP'd in lava, put on my chest plate, get my pearls out, ender pearl out, you know. I have no gapples, no fire res, but here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy hell. Hey, am I recording? Yeah. Yes, bro. Yes. Yeah, baby.